All right, loves. So once again, we heal, we love, and we rise. You guys, you need some love. Pop in, pop in, pop in, pop in. Yes. Okay. Hit that subscribe button. You guys, the like button. So this message can reach everyone, okay? Those who need it, you guys, share this message. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it, you guys. Okay, so I want to talk about traps, okay? The trap, what people say traps. Mental traps, physical traps, spiritual traps, and economical traps, okay? So let's talk about mental traps, all right? So mentally, that's what they're doing now, okay? So actually they're doing all of these things right now. But the mind, school, okay? Check out the systems cycle, okay? That video out. Check that video out, okay? And maybe it'll make a little more sense for you guys, okay? So mental traps, right? So let's talk about mental traps. School. They tell us in school, they rewire the minds, the brain, okay? Brainwashing, right? Mental traps, right? Psychological traps, okay? Throwing the rocks and hiding their hands, and then calling you crazy, senile, right? Oh, you're just paranoid, and so then delusional, right? Schizophrenia, they put all these labels, on us that's a part of, them mentally trying to trap us, right? Mind controlling us mentally. Okay, so, and I talked about this a little bit in school when they say, well, if you don't have no job, you're not gonna be nothing. If you don't go to school, you're not gonna be nothing. So automatically they suppress us mentally. Okay, in school, you guys, and I used to have a problem in school when it came to a lot of things. It's just like GPS, right? So GPS, how GPS takes you all around the world versus just getting straight to the point, right? They bounce you here, there, left, up, down, right, spin around in circles when really it's right there, okay? It's right there. Like, it's literally just a leap, a hop, and a skip away. But in school, they make you do the long division, right? Just they make things harder than what they have to be. And the reason for that is because, one, yes, they want to make it seem like you're stupid, you're dumb, right? But it's also, like I say, rewiring your mind. It's brainwashing you to believe and to think that how you do things aren't right. I had teachers before mark my papers wrong because I didn't do it how they wanted me to do it. Okay, so like I said, go check out the video where I talk about system cycles. Okay. Check out all of my videos, you guys, as this all ties into one. But mental, okay, so just calling you crazy or something's wrong with you, and it's a lot. If any of you can think about any other ways, right? Where they could, that's mental abuse, okay? Where they're mentally trapping you, okay? So let's talk about physical real quick, right? So physical traps. Oh, okay, let's talk about mental traps as well. So, a little bit more about it, because we're getting into the physical traps. So Black people, right? And it's not just Black people, and that's why you guys haven't heard me talk about a race, okay? Because it's not just Black people that's going through this. But with the mental traps, you have police officers, that system, right, within itself. That then you have what do they have? What they call snitches, or people that work for the police, right? And a lot of these people are mentally abused in the sense of, well, if you don't do this, if you don't tell me that, if you don't give me your homie's location or this and that, then we're taking you to jail. And they have no business doing what they're doing, okay? But it's mental abuse when you try to mind fuck someone and then you make them afraid for their life, and that's not okay and that's not right. Okay, so, and I know people, what are you going to do about it? Well, one, we need to come together. Two, there is a higher power. So that's all I'm going to say. Look, let me tell you, those who are doing those things will get dealt with. Okay? Will get dealt with. Now, back to what I was saying. Mental traps. Then they come and they physically and mentally try to start wars. All right? Now, physical traps, because I got something else to say. Physical traps, all right? A trap, your living space. A lot of people call it a trap. Okay, the hood is a trap, right? It's a trap. They know what they're doing. Why do you think they have nice neighborhoods, what people call bogus neighborhoods, traps neighborhoods? And it's because they created it that way. But not only that they created it that way, some people just don't respect certain things. And that's another thing too. We're going to be honest. A lot of people just don't respect, okay, where they live, where they lay their head. Okay, but naturally they put, it's like school, right? They try to section you off. Oh, the cheerleaders with the cheerleaders, the basketball player with the basketball players, football players with football players, track people with the track people. It's like, it's kind of like that, and they want to separate us, okay? And not all black people are the same. Not all white people are the same. Not all Indians are the same. Not all Mexicans are the same. Not all, you have the good and the bad, the yin and the yang. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Now, with the physical traps, like I say, where you live, okay? Where you live, that is a trap. If you don't know, a lot of these undercover police officers come put guns on the street, drugs on the street. Okay? Physical. In these doctors' office, getting these shots. Okay? Them actually injecting us with measles or shingles. Okay? The COVID, right, is a perfect example. Okay? And then we're going to talk about spiritual churches. Okay, y'all always hear me talk about churches. Okay, and it's not that I don't even look. Not all churches are the same, but spiritual traps. Okay, that Bible. Now I haven't looked at any other Bibles or anything like that, but that holy thing. And these one, it's a big contradiction, but you got to understand you got to understand who created that Bible. Okay? You got all kind of people wrote in it. All kind of Shakespeare, all kind of people wrote in it, you guys. It's a regular book. It's a book that tells a tale. It's a book that tells many tales. Okay? You got to figure out which tale is your tale. Okay? But yes, there is. Okay, spiritual traps. Right? Churches. That Bible, that book, words are what? Spells. I want to talk about physical traps as well, okay, really quickly. And I guess physical traps and economical traps are kind of the same thing. So I guess I'm going to touch base on both of them because it's kind of the same thing. But let's get into it. Physical traps and economical traps. So physical traps, roadblocks, throwing roadblocks in your way. You can't go here. You can't do this. You can't, do that. Or you have to have a passport for this. And you have to, but economical, right? Because I really want to touch base on this. And I know I may be going all over the place, but if you hear, you hear, okay? So economical, right? So they give us these minimum wages, right? Or they give us, they tell us we have to pay for this and pay for that, right? We go to these jobs and they pay us minimal, okay? They pay you only enough and sometimes not enough to pay your bills or keep a roof over your head. But, the bills. Who created these things, these bills? Okay? Really, to be honest, what we should not be paying for a roof over our head. We should not be paying for water or food. Okay? All of that should be free. I'm going to say this. If they want to make us pay, if you guys want to make us pay for anything, it should be that Gucci belt. It should be that Gucci purse. And what I mean by that, and that's just a phrase, but what I mean by that is those things that people have created. It's not a necessity, right? It's not a necessity in the sense where you need food, you need water, you need a roof over your head, okay? You don't need that Gucci belt. You don't need that Gucci purse. It's a want. And there's nothing wrong with wanting none of that stuff. But it ties into these economical, and that's what I'm speaking about. There's nothing wrong with wanting and having to find the things. No, baby, no, live your life, honey. But this is about the topic, okay? So, economical, then they only give you enough, and sometimes not enough, to keep that roof over your head or food in your mouth or the lights on and the water on, okay? So sun gives natural light. Okay, so, and I love the new thing where they're making solar panels, okay, but they naturally should, the government really should be funding all of these things because in a sense of it being free for the communities, and because really money and currency is not real, okay, so they really should be giving solar panels away, okay, and investing. Now, those who want the cash, take it. Yes, I'm not saying that. It's the system that we are living in, but this is fact. Okay. So if they really cared, which they really don't, these solar panels, lights would be funded by the government, okay? It would be funded by the government. If the people that create these solar panels want currency, they should fund them and then give it to us for no cost at all, okay? So that's another thing, right? But then, like I say, they give us these ultimatums when it's all a part of their system. They give us these ultimatums, putting all the stress on people when we really don't have to live like this. But because of what we allowed them to take, the lack of us speaking up, the way that people settle for things. Oh, well, this is just life. And no, that's not life. That's death. It's not life. So that goes with changing your perception. And I always speak about perceptions. Okay, it goes with changing your perception. Then they make you pay for health insurance and all of this other stuff. Here's the thing with that, you guys. I noticed that anytime I got a paycheck, something about health will always come out. But every time I go to the doctor, I got to pay something. Right? Or I get a medical bill. Or so why are you taking out money for my health, right? Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Then they take out taxes out of paycheck. How are you taking all of this money from me? How are you taking out taxes? How are you taking out taxes? When I worked for this, but you still got your hand somewhere, right? Just taking. You cannot do that. I had a judge tell me one time. I went to court, okay? A police officer pulled me over in front of me, 5 houses down in front of me. So, he rode past, seeing that I was black, okay? Rode past, seeing that I was black. Went down 5 houses. Now, I pulled in someone's driveway to turn back around. Somebody left something at the house. And so this police officer backed up and blocked us inside of a driveway, okay? So, long story short, they did a lot of illegal things, okay? Pulled the dogs out, all kind of stuff. Talking about the dogs smelled the weed. But did you find it? No. So, long story short, I went to court and I told the judge what happened. Now, mind you, you know how police officer cars have the cameras. So there was a guy in front of me that went in front of me, and he went in front of me and they showed the video of him running the stop sign. So it gets to me and they don't show the video. And I'm sitting there wondering, like, is there a video? Is there a video? Is there a video? And, oh, no, y'all not going to show the video, because if you show the video, that video is going to show everything that I said to this judge. You know what this judge tell me? The judge tell me, well, really, police officers can do whatever they want to do. So go back to my video where I speak about police equals KKK. Okay? This is all an illusions. This is all facade. It's all illusions. It is all a facade. Okay? Remember back in the day, there was no police system. We governed our own countries. We governed our own neighborhoods. We governed our own communities, right? We protected our own communities. So that's what he was saying. Oh, we just created something to keep you in line, in control. They could do whatever they want to do. But because they professionally, what they would call professional, because they professionally created that system of the police system, right? People automatically bow down to these people. They automatically bow down. Why? Because they have a badge on? Why? Why? And I pause because that's something to really think about. I pause because that's something to really think about. Nothing has changed. They think that they got a little bit smarter with what they're doing. Same thing with the jail systems. You're holding these people inside of these cells. You cannot do that. But see, really, I feel like I'm the only one speaking up about this. Like, do we not all see what's going on? Do we all not see what's going on? And I say this because, you have a lot of, gangs back in the day was not how it is today. They don't protect anymore. It's like stupid stuff. You're shooting at somebody because somebody took a Balenciaga or something. And I get the principle of somebody stole from you. But here's the thing. The thing is this. You guys are real soldiers. Real soldiers. So if you take that energy and point it towards the right direction, unstoppable. Unstoppable. There's no way that there should be kids getting kidnapped, y'all, sex trafficked, y'all. I'm being 100% honest. There's no way somebody can be able to just come in your neighborhood and just take that child. Where are the real soldiers? Where are the real Samaritans? Where are the mothers? Where are the fathers? And for our people to be in joining these people doing this, y'all, that's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. So you have the economical, and I know that I just went off a little bit there, but you have the economical. Where they're taking. But they're telling you, oh, if you save this and you save that. No, if I save this and I save that, you're going to find a new way to be in my pockets. Because their agenda isn't for us, it is against us. Their agenda, their system is not for us, it's against us. And we fight and we fight and we fight, y'all. If something is yours, you should not have to fight for it. It would naturally come to you. Let me tell you, there would be no competition. It shouldn't be no competition, okay? At all. Because what's for you will always be for you. And what's not, rejection is protection. But we fight so hard. Oh, I got to go to church today. I had got so much money taken away from me, you guys. So much money taken away from me because they needed gas money to go to church that I didn't want to go to. Oh, not only are you taking gas money from me, but you asking me for money throughout the week, right? Then, not only that, You making me pay 20%, 10% to the church. But that same person or that same pastor, those same people that got his link or whatever he got, didn't break bread with us, didn't give us food. So be mindful. Be very mindful, you know. A lot of these people are in organizations that say that they're for us but really against us as well. Okay, and it's time to clean house. The house is getting cleaned. Okay, the house is getting cleaned. Whoa, you guys. So look, because we're at 26 minutes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and just end the video. Okay, but traps. Okay, traps. They setting traps all around us. All around us. So just be mindful. Oh, another thing I wanted to say, because me and someone was speaking about this the other day, and here's one thing about the economical and the physical traps, right? So when these people know, well, first of all, they make us struggle. They put us in the struggle, right? What they would call the struggle. And they try to make us struggle some more and some more and some more. And what they do is they turn around, okay, well, we are going to put them in this neighborhood where they're shooting and doing all of this, blah, 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 whoop-de-woo. And then we're going to do things like offer them satanic offers because we know, well, this person wants to get out the situation that they're in. Okay, we know that these people don't want to struggle anymore, so we're going to offer them this, and we're going to make it sound good and juicy, and we're just going to go spice it on up. It's gaslighting. That's one. Okay. So that's another thing, y'all, to just be mindful of as well. Okay, them setting traps to get you in trouble, right, with their law, right, or whatever may have you. Okay, so just be mindful. I'm here, okay, uplifting, bringing awareness to a lot of things. All right, you guys, I love you guys. Okay, I love you guys so much. Yeah, you guys, check out the description box down below. All right, I am out.